One thing that sets apart exceptional companies from the rest is their ability to smoothly onboard new partners in the EDI onboarding process. It not only strengthens their brand but also boosts customer loyalty and drives expansion. EDI onboarding is all about speeding up the path to generating revenue, allowing you to onboard new partners in as little as 3 days. But what does this process look like? We've laid it out in 6 simple steps. Beginning with step 1, the partner campaign. In our first step, the partner campaign, we embark on the journey of collaboration. At this stage, it's crucial to grasp the bigger picture. We determine the resources required for the onboarding project, which may include financial investments, personnel, and time commitments. The aim is to ensure everyone understands the scope and objectives, securing buy-in from all stakeholders. Some key questions in this step are: who is overseeing the onboarding project from each organization? What other team members are involved? Who are the primary contacts for each aspect of the project? And what exactly is our timeline? This brings us to step 2, the partner questionnaire. The partner questionnaire plays a pivotal role in understanding the specific needs of both partners. This includes resources like technical expertise, hardware, and software requirements. It's also where we delve into the intricacies of communication methods, data security measures, and the need for API access. This step helps align resources to meet expectations. Asking critical questions like: what type of communication methods are required? What security measures do we need to have in place? Do we need API access? What are the syntaxes we will be using? What are our service level agreements? And so on. Once these answers are established, we come to step 3, profile creation. This step is all about configuring the technical aspects of our partnership. We need to determine how we'll exchange data and integrate systems. Here, resources involve deciding on data formats, establishing how APIs will be used, and planning where this data will be stored. The goal is to make sure our systems can seamlessly communicate and share resources. Bringing us to step 4, provisioning. In this step, resources are allocated to meet our infrastructure needs. This might involve IT resources for setting up servers, managing networks, and ensuring security measures are in place. It's also about creating and configuring data maps to facilitate the smooth exchange of information. Here, we need to consider whether most provisioning tasks will be handled by a managed service or in-house. How will you open ports, generate keys, and digital certificates? How will the ops team create dashboards and notifications? Once provisioning is all set, that brings us to step 5, testing. This step helps ensure that all systems, processes, and resources work together for a seamless output. Assessing the functionality of communications, data maps, and handling of exceptions. Resource allocation here includes the time and expertise needed to identify and resolve issues efficiently. And finally, step 6, deployment. In our final step, we shift from testing to production. This requires resources for scaling up operations, monitoring, and reporting. We need to ensure that all the resources invested thus far yield the desired results in the live environment. This phase is about achieving full visibility into each transaction, making sure our systems are optimized for ongoing success. Now that we know the process, let's cover 4 of the most common issues that often come up during the onboarding process. It's important to be aware of these challenges so that you can tackle them effectively and ensure a better EDI experience. The first and most common issue is a lack of control. One of the main problems businesses face is when they outsource the onboarding process to a managed service provider. While it may seem convenient, it can lead to a loss of control. Since the managed service provider dictates the timeline and process of onboarding new business, this means you have to wait in line behind other companies in the queue. This can be detrimental to organizations that have strict time-to-value goals. Issue number 2, lack of flexibility. Another recurring issue arises when 2 businesses use different data types for communication. If your integration platform lacks the flexibility to translate these data formats, you might face hurdles in seamless communication with new trading partners. Issue number 3, lack of expertise. Not having enough in-house expertise can also pose challenges during the onboarding process. If your company lacks the necessary knowledge, you might rely on managed service providers without the ability to verify their work thoroughly. Issue number 4, lack of visibility. Having visibility into the onboarding progress is crucial for planning and anticipating completion times. However, some managed service providers may not offer sufficient insights into their processes and data. Look for a managed service provider that provides clear and transparent updates on the onboarding progress, ensuring that you're always aware of the status and potential delays. By choosing the right integration platform and maintaining some level of internal oversight, you can ensure a seamless transition to EDI and foster successful partnerships with your trading partners. The Clio Integration Cloud platform brings end-to-end integration, visibility across API, EDI, and non-EDI integrations that give the technical and business users the confidence to rapidly onboard trading partners, enable integration between applications, and accelerate revenue-generating business processes. If you're interested in learning more, contact us on Clio.com.